First we rockin', this how we roll. Lock us out, cause it's thick, got room. Toughest down with no sticks and stones. Let's connect like tic-tac-toe. Like squad in my pockets grow. Opposition, my pain, my foes. Game of hunger, I bring that smoke. Yo, want no smoke. Attack on three, that's the end out. I'll be throwing these bars like handouts. Too many capping, I'll be losing the count. See the red bag. I like to cook, so I'm humble. My dinner, my appetite only get bigger and bigger. If I don't open, it must be a thriller. Woke up and wrestled, it must be a killer. Way out when it fades out, can hide in the dark. When the moonlight or the blue rays
oh, there we go.
that they can't stop or we're dangerous, so don't play with us, could be dangerous.
Ooh, harmonies.
That's how we have.
Oh,
Creative. That's so creative.
love it.
That's so cool.
Love that
Do you like that?
melody.
I think that howl melody is so creative, flipping up into the head. Exactly, flipping up into that head voice on like a howl.
That was the most beautiful howl I've ever heard anyone do.
Love that?
Oh, I love it. That's why I was like, okay, let's go back to that howl melody.
Yeah.
Because that's a melody on its own, but it's
Oh my
more of like
goodness.
an ad lib.
I love it.
That is so good.
Love
so
it.
many things to discuss.
Yeah,
So many things.
Let's keep it going.
Moonwalk on a rooftop like a roof, I move like magic.
Moonwalk on a rooftop.
Yeah, I love it.
First time and you know how we're back. Touchdown and you know how we're back. Got the throw, got the go.
Interesting.
Who is she?
I think she's got
What is
one of my
her
favorite
name?
rap tones though. Who's leading it right now?
Oh, very unique. A lot of them.
Same with her. She's got so much swagger when she
Oh
does
yeah.
it. Jeez.
This is money.
That's how we growling,
Oh.
So where are you now? Welcome to the world. The
Ooh.
strongest won't survive. Too late to run away. You better kneel and pray. We're howling in the dark.
Nice harmony. That's live. That was live for sure.
That was live.
They didn't do a back check on that. They did that live. Props.
Amazing.
Wow. Incredible breast support.
Oh, it's like eerie, but good. Oh, I love the synthiness.
Oh.
Well done. Well done. The whole performance, everything.
You want to go back to that howl, don't you?
Can we
You
go
line
back to
up.
that? Can we talk about that howl? for a
Man,
moment?
that was so good. When that hit, like just in terms of a song, it gave me goosebumps the first time I heard that. I was not expecting that. I thought that hook
That was
is so creative.
gorgeous. Yeah, it's interesting.
Let's find it.
I feel like that's gonna be stuck in my head more than, I don't know.
Yeah.
I hate, like, I don't want to, because there's so many different melodies that are really good and really catchy.
Yeah.
But there was something about that one that I was
That
like
is my
singing
favorite part.
over everything.
Let me hear that one more time. Wait a second. There it is. Yes.
Oh, that's interesting what they're doing.
Hit it.
Oh,
And then they have that fall off at the end. It
bringing it
sounds
back.
so good. Add a little bit of that breathy texture at the end as well, just like what you did there.
Okay,
Oh,
that's
so
my. I
good,
think that's
man.
my
So
favorite
good.
melody. But I also the pre-chorus. That pre-chorus. Can we go back to that for a moment?
Yeah.
And then also, I mean, there's so much to talk about. The harmonies, their blend vocally is, for me, is very in sync.
Let's talk about the breath control as well. You know, many
Yeah.
times like you want to train when we train for shows, or if we train like, you know, clients for shows and stuff. You want to practice on a treadmill. You want to practice with an elevated heart rate, because in showtime you're going to have that elevated heart rate. We do different exercises that basically like enable to have a consistent airflow.
Yeah.
You need a consistent airflow when you're singing. You don't want to have your airflow all over the place. That'll get you out of control.
Yeah.
That is so impressive to me, because they've got a live vocal on that.
Yep.
But they're also still dancing and they're still doing things.
Which it makes it that
They're
much
not just
harder.
lip-syncing.
So it's something you have to focus on, but you have to, like you said, you have to prepare beforehand. Like you have
Exactly.
to train, because especially for live performance, you can quickly run out of breath because the adrenaline, like just the rush from performing live, which is so fun.
Oh, it's
so you
so
gotta
fun.
make sure that you don't just you're like passing out after the first howl. You know,
No judgment. I've been there. We've both
been there. Yeah, so we know.
But
So
you want
we're-
to try to avoid that.
We're coming from a standpoint of like we've been there, done that, so we actually understand how difficult that is
Yeah.
to maintain your stamina and sing
I'm always
live.
impressed with them.
I'm
vocally.
impressed too, because it's
And their songs, the song structure. It's not just
There's a
vocally, it's
lot.
the song structure that I'm always impressed by. They always have the most tasteful songs.
Yep.
They had another song, what was it called, that I really liked.
Infinite. Was it Infinite, or am I thinking of another? I might be thinking of another group.
Which song was that? Left to Right was good.
Oh, I think I've heard that one.
Winter
They have a lot
Without You
Wait,
is a
Shooting Star, I
bop.
remember that one was highly requested.
Winter Without You.
I just love their sound. It's kind of that 90s,
Yeah.
like, it's kind of, it has a little bit of a 90s inspiration, like it's inspired, you know?
Yeah. R&B, definitely a big R&B influence.
Yeah.
Hip hop influence as well.
But I agree that there's so many things as a group that like you have to, like because there's so much talent out there, there's so much competition, like you have to do something that's going to allow you to stand out as a group, like as a whole, because it's not just one person, the whole group. And I feel like they stand out vocally, but they also stand out in a lot of other ways too.
Even with their aesthetic, I've noticed that they've really separated themselves, I feel like, from a lot
agree.
of other pop and K-pop performers,
I agree.
especially in Asia.
Yeah.
I feel like they've really separated themselves and found kind of like, it feels like they've carved
lane.
out like a lane of their
Yeah,
own.
I agree.
And I respect that, because that's hard to do.
But I also just love the 90s kind of new school vibe.
Yeah,
and it
vibe.
takes like
Yeah,
that
vibe.
takes a lot of talent to be able to have a 90s inspired quality vocal, but have music that's catchy, but like you can show off vocally and still the listeners can catch it and be able to sing along with it.
And it's enjoyable.
It's enjoyable.
Sometimes singers can take it too far, where it's like amazing vocally, but then it's less of an enjoyable song,
That's
or
very
it's just so
true.
complicated that it's hard for the
very
like
true.
majority to catch. I feel like they find a balance, and I really mean that. I'm always
I agree.
impressed. It's always a treat when we listen to
I
XG.
agree.
Let's listen to some more.
Yeah.
Leave it down in the comments. Let us know what you thought,
More
as
live.
always. Let us know what else we should check out. More live.
Yes.
We've been having some copyright things, so the more stuff you can request that won't actually get triggered into YouTube's copyright thing would be very helpful for
Yeah.
us. Otherwise, sometimes we have to adjust the video on the back end to get it up. But yeah.
Jeanette.
All right, tons of love. We'll see you soon.